What's up, everybody? If you follow me on Twitter, I said I'll be doing this. But anyone else catch the how do I put this without offending anyone, pissing people off with my language? But did anyone see that steaming pile of shit? It's a good way to describe it. That was the NextEra Energy 250 at Daytona last night for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. I will still say it has a nice ring to it. That's when it started. That's what it was for a lot of my life. Nice to hear it back. But did anyone see any of that shit? Because I'm just amazed that after everything that happened last year, especially with the Cup guys at Daytona with the rain and that big wreck that happened because of the rain burst, even though you saw the rain on the front straightaway on cameras, they said, "Oh, it wasn't raining at all." Like if we saw it on there, that means on their roof cams means there was rain. But anyway, after all of that shit last year and that nonsense and how bad that went, first points race out the gate, first chance they get in 2023 is the Craftsman Truck Series. NextEra Energy 250 at the Daytona International Speedway, and they completely shit the bed. And you can say whatever you want. I honestly don't care what most have to say in this situation because it's a different year and it's the same stupid shit when it comes to weather and the people that make decisions in regard to it. I know there's TV contracts and all these things you have to try to figure out, but look at all the programming that got pushed back because the races kept going and going and going. And I just don't think it's a good look. I mean, they should be able to find a way at this point in 2023 that when you say, hey, look, there's the only bad spot we have to worry about all weekend. Yeah, fuck it. One race anyway. And what good did that do? We literally, quite literally, unequivocally, they literally were on lap 2 before they threw the first caution for rain. Lap 2. Like you knew the bands were coming. They didn't move anything. And on lap 2, we started just the pure rain of stupid that was that race last night and the way it was handled. And I don't know how hard it is for them to get someone in charge in NASCAR that has a brain in between the rears. I don't think I'm asking too much for someone, some fucking common sense. But on lap 2, when it's raining, and then they just circle the track for laps until it's done. We get going again, same thing. Then there's a big wreck and it starts raining at the end of it, so they keep circling. And, red flag, 2 red flags, what, later? Like they literally came back from the second red flag, well, at least the last one, because of the rain. Circled the track 6 more times under caution and then pulled it down pit road and called it a race. Like the race ended on what, lap after 80 laps? I'm going to say 80 laps. It could have been lap 81. Regardless of 100, they ran 41 laps under caution. And I feel very confident saying over half of that was them just circling the track because it was raining. Like whoever's in the thing making these decisions that isn't going, yeah, that doesn't seem fucking right. That seems like pretty stupid. Congratulations, jackass. It's very fucking stupid. Craftsman's first race back. I don't know how much money they gave them. I don't want to know because it'll piss me off even worse. To be, the title sponsor again and back in the sport for everything that happened last year. Fans, first race they get to see the season, and we drag it out for 9,000 years because of rain, because they couldn't move anything up, and then over half the race was run under caution, just circling because of rain for most of it. Like literally, they came back from the wreck, and they ran 5 or 6 laps. It should have been back on the track or after the rain. No, it was after the rain. Like all these problems. Like you come back from pit road or wherever you have them stopped, give them a chance to go to pit road if they want to. Then. If they have to, next lap choose, next lap go, or go. Just go straight to choose and straight to go. There shouldn't be like a 6-7 lap process every single time. See, if you can hear this right now, even the cat thinks I'm right. And I'm not taking anything away from that guy on the screen if you're watching Zane Smith. Well, he got himself where he needed to be at the right time. I'm not taking anything away from him. I think he's super talented. Again, go back through the archive. Listen to that stuff. I have nothing but nice things to say about him. The kid's super talented. But having it, like that aside, the fact that they ran more laps for the first time, I think, ever. Let's see. There's the quote. First time in history of NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and an event has featured more laps run under caution than under green because they just kept circling. That's the dumbest shit ever. You got to give people a show. People paid money to see racing, not to see people run 41 laps running around in circles because it's raining, because you can't just park them and wait for it to be done. Or use your brains finally. Get with Fox and be like, well, guys, sorry, what? You have to switch something around. Call an audible. Guarantee you get just as many viewers as that as you would watch some stupid, shitty college basketball game that no one cares about that's running at the same time. Look at how many times do we have to see it? How many times did we see it last year? Just back to back to back, just stupid. And yet here we are again, first chance. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that's pissed off, but I think that's just a garbage look to start the season. It's a garbage look to have Craftsman back. It's a garbage look to run more laps under caution, literally just circling because of rain instead of stopping everything while it rained. Really, we know the only reason they did it was because it's been going forever. Just circle and circle and circle and circle and circle. Why? Because the bands are going to keep coming through. Just keep circling. Why? Because then they can end the race under caution. If they didn't have those 41 laps, guess what? Pretty sure they couldn't finish the race under caution. But they got what they wanted. I think it did a disservice to the fans, to the teams, to the sponsors, everyone. They just went around in circles. No one got a chance to do anything, really. Granted, they didn't get into any consistent pattern or anything because there's cautions all the time. But it was just bullshit. It's a bad look. It's terrible, and I don't like it. But again, go on the YouTube channel, Rumble, Apple and Google Podcast, Spotify. Find this thing. Wherever you have this thing, rate it, like it, share out the links. Go in the comments wherever they are on social media. Racing Rosinski, wherever it is. Let me know what you think about it. I thought it was dog shit, and I'll be back after they do some more stupid shit. Peace. Thanks.